updates here from Pop Turner, speaking to Ryan McDonell about season 2 of Shoresy on Crave. He, of course, plays Michaels, the goaltender, probably one of the best goaltenders in the No-Show. I mean, we gotta continue to watch to see if he's gonna be the best goalie in the No-Show. Ryan, good to see you again, man. Welcome back to the show, man. It's good to see you.
Thank you for having me, Petey.
I mean, you're biased.
I appreciate it.
You think he is the best, but I mean,
I'm the best.
Yeah, you are right now. You are the best.
yeah. I mean, I'm the best. He's that's the world he has to live in to have success.
Never lose again, right? Let's be honest. Like that's what it is. 2 seasons now playing the same character. I always feel like it's kind of a fun, overwhelming feeling for a season 1 because you've never played this character before. What was that like, kind of returning? Do you feel more comfortable with this character? Was there more room to play? Like, I'm just curious about that.
Yeah, I mean, without any spoilers, from season 1, I guess, from an acting standpoint, it's incredibly fun, like and collaborative, and had a lot of like great scenes to build off of, and like kind of see and watch it and see how it goes. But anyway, not to get too heady about it, but like season 2 is fun. He's just as complicated and weird, and has a little bit of a journey in his own right. So yeah, it's great.
Does it sometimes feel like 2 shows a little bit with like the hockey stuff and like the non-hockey stuff and the stuff at, you know, the Panini place and everything, like, or because it's like the preparation in terms of you got to put the gear on, you got to go out, there might be some shots where you're actually like, you know, playing hockey. Like, I'm just curious about that a little bit.
It's it's more I think it's like the surrounding of the town, like as if I always said like New York was a character in Ghostbusters, like Sudbury is a character in Shoresy, you know, pretty much, like, you know, all of our local hangouts, the bars we go to, the places we eat, you know, Keese's place or Shoresy's place, like all those things are staples within the show. However, like, you know, definitely in the first season, we were all kind of finding ourselves, right? Like we were finding each other as a team. We were building from scratch. And season 2 is a lot more of a united, like there's lots of scenes with the team together, you know, now that we're established, and so it's a different flavor in that way too. So it's slightly different in a way, but like it's a good journey for sure, and sets up.
I mean, the first ever episode of Shoresy, you know, season 1 is huge because that's really kind of, I didn't do that on purpose, but it's really setting the tone. I swear I didn't do that on purpose.
It's easy to fall into the trap. It's easy to fall into the trap.
That's so funny. But yeah, so you're setting the tone and you're introducing everything, right? And although we see Michael's only in a short amount of time as a coach, I feel like that first episode is big from an acting perspective. There's that shouting match, there's the pep talk and everything. There's a huge thing. Yeah. And then a couple of episodes later, it's like, I feel like it's like a new character a little bit where he's a goaltender. We're seeing different sides of him and everything. We're seeing him more kind of like pumped up rather than upset all the time and everything. Like so what was that like?
Yeah, there's a leader in him. At least the way that I've constructed it in a way, and the way it's been written too, because starting off as a coach, like, you're not just going to be a complete pushover, but Shoresy is his own character, right? He challenges everyone. It doesn't matter who it is. And that's where the relationship between the two of them gets interesting. You know what I mean? Like, there's respect where respect is due when he does his job in net, and essentially that's it. Like otherwise, like, just shut the fuck up, Michael. That's basically what it is. I laughed, man. Like, it's just like kind of like counting all the cues of how many people told me to shut the fuck up all the time. It's I don't know. It's interesting, but yeah, like. The dynamic between us, and like starting as a coach, ironically, like, I don't know if we talked about it before, but in season 1, when I got the role, the audition scene was that, and then they ended up putting that scene on YouTube for a bit as a little bit of a teaser for the show, which was pretty cool. I mean, for me too, and yeah, so I had gotten it thinking like, holy smoke, okay, I'm going to be the coach You know, like a full suit and like 3-piece suit. You know, I got the fucking card and the pen, and I'm, you know, just rattling my brain about what it is to be a coach. And I love watching it. Lots of those NHL, like not 30 for 30s, but like inside the dressing room, that type stuff.
Remember 24/7 on HBO? That was awesome.
I mean, I've seen 24/7 is amazing. And I've had coaches like that playing growing up. So it was really exciting. And then I found out I was going to be a goalie. Yeah. So it kind of like changed a little bit of the way, but it made him just that much more sad that like the rink is essentially his only solitude in life, because you know his heart was broken.
The panini place
and the
panini place,
the pitter patter of panini. Yeah,
I'm just saying. I mean, no,
you got to go to Sudbury and try one of those.
Yeah,
they're amazing.
I've heard really good things about that place.
Incredible.
Episode 1 and episode 2 are out right now, so it's not really a spoiler. But when we see Michael's eating a panini, I'm just curious from a BTS perspective. Did you know that Keeso was gonna do that much of a pause? Like when he went, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like I'm just like that pause, like before he's like, what are you doing? Like what the fuck are you doing?
A little bit. Sometimes, you know, he just surprises you with things like that, which is great.
Yeah. That was the best.
Yeah, like he that was the whole
That's
point.
One of my favorite scenes of all of Shoresy, by the way. I just want to say that was so good. I was laughing so hard. Dude, that was so good. You're like
well, that's good.
And then just going back to him, and he's just like, what the fuck are you doing?
It was a funny reveal, that's for sure. Like, and you know, they're really crafty. Like, as you know, with the show, there's a lot of wide kind of like oneer type shots where we can let everyone kind of have moments and feed off of each other. And when they had the idea, when we were blocking like how they were going to do it, because you go into these scenes sometimes and you just got to be just ready to go where they say whatever. And when we blocked it out and thought about how he would like kind of like turn out. No spoilers, but anyway, yeah, and just have the reveal of Michael's back. It was fun. It was a fun reveal for season 2 too. Like you see him playing and stuff.
I'm loving this, by the way, because we get to get into it. We get to dive deeper into it because when I spoke to you last year, it was for a press day. And it was like a speed round.
Mm-hmm.
It was like me, you, Terry, and Dolo, right? So it was so quick.
Yeah, it was quick, man. Yeah. These are fun. Does this video go live or anything?
It does. Yeah, it goes on YouTube. That's
perfect. Okay, yeah. I didn't know if I was going to be, getting that opportunity with you, but thank you. I would have fixed up the place a little bit. I got Kermit's legs here.
No, it's
dangling on me.
No, it's really funny because
a really nice mic that I'm not using right now.
I just noticed that.
Yeah.
I just noticed that you're not. No, it's all good. It's
AirPodding it.
It sounds great. It's funny because those don't. It doesn't sound like AirPod like
they're
sound
pretty.
quality.
I know.
Because usually you can tell when it's AirPods.
I know. I've like invested in all this stuff, and then you just put like one of the plug-in like ones with the lapel on it. And
this goes on YouTube, and it's funny because
I know. I've watched them.
No. I'm just saying like. It's really not what it used to be. Like I started this as while I was doing my master's in 2015, it's like a podcast, and then now it's like a full media outlet. You know what I mean? Like
it's
really
amazing.
Changed. Yeah.
It's amazing. Just keep going, man. Like, keep going.
I appreciate that, man. From an acting perspective, I always find this interesting because I feel like depending on the genre, it might be kind of the mindset's going to maybe change a little bit preparation-wise because maybe your character is doing different things and everything. But at the end of the day, is it all storytelling in your opinion, or do you categorize different genres as different kind of preparations and mindsets from an acting perspective?
Wow, that's a loaded one.
I'm not trying to make it easy on you. I made it so easy on you. It was all these Michael's questions. I was praising you. He's the best goal in the NOSHO. Now
it's great. I love this stuff. I love this stuff. Depending, like on the genre, I think it can definitely set a tone within everyone that's, like in your surrounding area. Like, obviously, I'm pretty easily fed off like the energy of people around you. And with the blessing of this job for sure is that, like everyone is just so loose and having like an amazing time, laughing, you know what I mean? And we're just all grouped together. So that like in turn is a really loose like set, heavier stuff that I've done. I mean, for sure, like you can be a lot more quiet. you're more reserved with yourself. You're just trying to take your own moments, I guess. Which you need to do in this show too. Like, don't get me wrong, the dialogue is a full-time job on its own, but
it's
but like
fast though. Like Shoresy is a fast show. Like it's you have to be. It's really fast paced, and I feel like it's one of those things where Letterkenny's fast paced. And I get we could talk
it's
about
still like that type of.
Yeah, but it's more fast paced than Letterkenny because when we watch like the kind of hockey stuff in Letterkenny,
edited wise,
editing wise, when we watch all the Shoresy stuff in Letterkenny with Jonesy and Riley, that's all quick and everything because it's chirps back and forth, and that's literally what Shoresy is.
Because you feed off of each other, and that's you're right. Like dressing room scenes, things like that. Like we're all just like snapping the lines around like crazy. So it's fun, man. Especially like now, because it is slightly different now that we're a team, right? And we have like so many scenes where we're together, like I said before, where it's, like there could be like 10 people in the scene all just chatting. And that's a regular thing. That's a regular day. So
absolutely.
It's fun. It's fun. It's super fun.
I know the answer to this in terms of Keeso because I do know that there is a lot of improv and a lot of kind of like he surprises you like we've talked about and everything. I've talked to your cast members about it. But like for Michael's, is there room to play like improv wise or is most of it kind of scripted?
I think a lot of people think that a lot of there's improv and stuff. For me, like in my experience, I haven't had a lot. Like everything is just so funny off the page. You just stick to it. Like it's its own language. There's ideas obviously that are popping in left, right, and center. Some of the guys want to chuck a little something here and there. Like, I mean, I've as far as a character like Goody, Andrew, he's been chucked quite a few little dingers because of the way like you ever like watercress, or like you ever tried garlic aioli on chicken, like just all those things. Like they feed him with different ones, and a couple frosty ones. so like, oh my god. Talk about laugh! Like
you just gotta settle down, man. Oh man.
Yeah, we've had some like I don't know if any of the clips will ever come out of us like some outtakes and stuff. But I think I've been in tears a few times. Like
I feel like that would be
one time season two too.
From a producer perspective, though, like I wonder,
don't get rid of the mystery.
I feel like. I wouldn't want to
we'll just leave you guessing.
Out there. Yeah, exactly. I feel like you gotta give people. I feel like everyone. Okay, you watch a show like this though, and you see some of the stuff that you guys post, and you're all good friends and everything. I feel like we are. It goes without saying that there's going to be some crazy outtakes. Like people. They know. Yeah, exactly.
And all the flubs on the ice too, like things that aren't happening, and
100%.
Not that there's many. I mean. God, a lot of the guys can just go in and rip whatever they need to have done.
Dude, the hockey is so good in the show, man. The JJ Frankie JJ with the snipes and like everything. And I've interviewed like some of the OG.
Dan and Sean Skeen, man, they have a lot to do with that. So
dude, because I've interviewed a lot of like the OG like Mighty Ducks on my show. Like Matt Doherty played Abraham.
Oh, really?
And, oh yeah. You just Kenny Wu. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
man. Like it's. Dude, because
is he in Vancouver?
Yeah, he is in Vancouver. Yeah.
Yeah. I heard that.
He works in music. He was like a sound engineer for a little bit.
Yeah.
And Matt Doherty is like a playwright and writes stuff. He lives in Chicago, so he's been he's become like a regular. Like I've interviewed Matt like 4 times. Because man, if you watch like Mighty Ducks 2. that game,
it's amazing.
Yeah, like that game against Iceland at the Goodwill Games, like it's like the pond, everything, the Honda Center. It's like a full out like 40 minutes of hockey.
I like all of them for their own reasons.
I love Mighty D3 is like one of my I love
it's incredible.
D3. When they go to college, I love that movie.
I started aggressive rollerblading when I saw them do it in the beginning of the movie. Like I had rollerblades and I was like, I want to jump like that. And I went to the skate park and the skateboarders all made fun of me. And
you worked on a Slap Shot movie with Tyler Johnson.
I did, yeah. Tyler and I were
TJ, friend of the
pretty
show,
close for a while. Yeah, we met. He was young then too, so was I. We were just like kids playing in that movie, and we got it pretty early together. We were playing a lot of hockey. We ended up playing hockey together on a men's team too a few times, and he's a great guy, great actor.
100%. Yeah, he's been
great person.
He's been on the show quite a bit. Anytime I try to support, like I just get you guys all on here and we just kind of chat for a little bit. It's amazing what you guys are doing. Like,
it's great.
It's awesome. Like the show just kind of allows escapism, right? Like when people need it, because like people are love Shoresy and all my friends and everything. They watch all the interviews and the fans on like the Facebook groups and everything. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, I've encountered some of them. It's
we'll leave it that we'll leave it there. But like,
it's a good thing. It's a great thing.
Yeah.
They're hockey fans. They're just sports fans. They get it. They get what it's like to have that dynamic of a team and the stuff that can happen. It's awesome. I wouldn't trade it for anything, man. Like it's my favorite sport in the world.
Absolutely.
And the job that I love and I'm blessed to be able to do when they hire me. 100%. So I mean it's been awesome. And like you said too, like the world that they built through Letterkenny that's kind of bled into this and given people this opportunity for, like you said, like escapism and stuff. Those are just great characters written by Keese that kind of just remove you into this like little bit of a fantasy world for some good laughs, like
100%. No,
isn't that what we want to do when you turn on a comedy? I mean,
that's what we absolutely we want to do that. And episodes are rolling for season 2 of Shoresy on Crave in Canada, so they can check that out. Ryan, good to see you.
Every
Thank
Friday.
You so much. Every Friday. Thank you so much for coming back on the show, man. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely, no problem. Thank you for having me, man.
Instagram is just your name, right?
Just Ryan McDonell, yeah.
Yeah, they can check that out. Awesome.
And like all the best with everything in the future here with the movies and just you're going to be a pillar here next time we talk. So I
really appreciate you saying that, man. No, like one can hope, but we just gotta keep going one day at a time. Just do it. You know what I mean? So I really appreciate that. This has been Popternative, youtube.com/Popternative for previous episodes. Until next time, this is Ryan McDonell, who plays Michaels on Shoresy season 2 on Crave. And Peter Beats signing off.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.